to uh, work on step number uh, step number 4 of this master renter checklist. You got your title right there to help find it. At this point, you've got the camera up, you've got the interior junk out of there, you got the yard cleaned up, and now we're working on filling in our how to fix things list, what needs maintenance. So you'll go onto here and you'll print this off. You'll go around, you'll check that all the doors function, check the lights, document how many light bulbs you need and what color they are. They're going to be soft white or daylight. You can look that up and see what colors those are. Look at your hardware. You'll just read this list and go through it. Turn the sink on, turn it off, check for leaks. Typically, turn the sinks on, let them run for 5 minutes while I'm doing other stuff, and then I come back and look at those to see if there's any leak. And you can also lay paper on the floor if you do suspect a leak, and it'll let you know if something dripped. Make sure the toilet's flush, make sure the showers are running. Make sure you got hot water, or if it's turned off. Sometimes they're turned off, especially if they're natural gas and they got the flame going. Try to operate the HVAC system, see if you can get it to go hot and cold, regardless of the season. Try to turn it on, turn it off. If you got something wrong with the floor, we need to know how many feet. Try to get a measurement of it. All of this stuff needs a picture uploaded to the company cam. Walk around with you use the green tape to mark stuff. Sometimes you can even write on the tape specifically what you're looking at if that's necessary. That way, it's expensive to paint a whole house, so we can just fix the certain things that need fixed. Oftentimes, at least an entire section, like one wall, will have to be entirely painted, or the trim, at least that one baseboard will have to be entirely painted to make it look good. Check your garage door. If the fireplace has got does it work? Does the flue need cleaned? Maybe look at the docks and see when the last time it was cleaned, or did the renter say there was a problem? Of course, if the renter said there was a problem, those are some of the before they moved out. Those are things that we obviously need to check. Go outside, make sure your fence looks good, your gates work. This is all written in pencil, and you're just making a handwritten list. You should have your clipboard, and you're just writing in what you see. This is a rough draft. Check your stairs, your closets, your ceiling fans. Uh, it's either good, right, it needs fixed, or if it needs replaced. That's really the only things we need to know. We don't need any mixed verbiage on that. Just we use those are the words we use. Get pictures of anything that doesn't look good, or just anything to take note of. On the outside, we need at least a picture of all 4 sides to check on things. And of course, we will have documented whenever somebody checks out the disaster they left the house in. Uh, that's for legal reasons. So that'll already be done before all the stuff is cleaned out. Take note of tree limbs over the house. If they're there, maybe we can get them cut this time. Maybe it's in the budget. So try to get a good picture of that, something we can screenshot, and then you know how we draw the screenshot and then a red line highlighting over the branches to cut helps the helps in our future dealings with the landscapers on clarifying what trees to cut. Bushes probably need trimmed. You know, figure out what the flower bed needs. A lot of this stuff should have been done on your exterior cleanup. If you got a piece of soffit falling off, dock it. Write that on there, and then we can make as many of these. If you need more, like if you need more, you can just copy uh, and you just insert. If you need 3 or 4 rows, you go however many rows you need. I'll get you 5 rows below. You click that, it'll add them in there for you. Once you get that done, uh, then you need to get this on to a list that you can actually make sense of. And in order to do that, you're going to go on to type in print off repair checklist, and you can just open this up. You don't even have to put who it's for right now. But always write the date that the tenant moved out, so we know how many days are ticking. Every day's $50. We need to know how many is going by. Write your street name. You're the one that's going to be signing off on this right here, but there's nothing to sign off at this point. Um, so you at this point, you would have two screens up. You would press Command N. It's going to get you a new thing up here, and then you're going to go to well, at this you should really have this is a handwritten list, so you're going to be looking at your whatever checklist paper. I mean, it's going to be this repair checklist. I don't have one on hand. You'll pull that off, and now you're going to type everything on here. Just clarifies it, gets it to where we're all on the same page. Of course, it's all going to be in this folder where it's all saved, and of course, you make me the owner of it, and that way I can help with getting it shared to everybody. To share, you simply go up here and do that. Sometimes it's already done if it's in the folder. Just something to check on. And now you're gonna write what you hand wrote on here. So we're gonna pretend we did that. Once that's done, go on here, copy, Command C, and now we need to get this stuff into spreadsheet. Pick the duplicate tab, Command duplicate it, go on here, write red, Command Z will fix that. Double click down here and write red road, write the name of whatever road you're working on right there. And then go over here, hit Command V, and you're gonna have all your stuff written up. And then next you're gonna jump into the material. That's a different step. We don't want to do more than one step at a time. So that's all you're doing right now is getting your hand. I mean, this is in this step you should have got your been over. You should be over at the house writing this. Then you come back home and you do this step at your computer desktop, looking at your paper, getting it on to there. And that's all you do. If you have questions, just ask, and we'll get you an answer.